The story takes place in Vietnam, when the country was still under French colonial rule. A young woman, the daughter of a poor French family, lives with her mother and two brothers in a small town in the north of the country. The family is in dire financial straits. Her widowed mother works as a teacher. Her older brother abuses opium, and her younger brother is quiet and shy. The girl stands out among her peers. She is inquisitive, dreams of becoming a writer, and strives for an education. She wears an old linen dress and hat, and in private, she applies bright lipstick, emphasizing her desire to be noticed. One day the girl returns from the village to the city after school break. While crossing the Mekong River, she encounters a Chinese man, the son of a wealthy businessman, who has recently returned from Paris after studying business. He is a young man, confident and accustomed to luxury, but also cautious and reserved. Their first meeting occurs on a ferry, as she stands by the railing, watching the river. They engage in a brief conversation, after which he offers her a ride to Saigon in his chauffeur-driven limousine. During the journey, their acquaintance develops, and mutual attention and interest develop. The next morning begins with the Chinese man waiting for the girl at the door of the boarding school. He accompanies her to a room in Chinatown that he rents for meetings. There, they spend time together, getting to know each other, chatting, and gradually forming a bond. They realize that their future together is impossible. The girl must soon return to France, and the man is forced into a marriage of convenience with an heiress in his family. Despite this, they decide to take advantage of the remaining time, spending time together and maintaining a close relationship, avoiding obligations and external pressure. Soon, the girl's family learns of her affair with the Chinese man. Their initial reaction is anger and discontent, but after assessing the man's financial situation, they gradually soften. Despite their guest's wealth and social status, the family treats him with caution and some disdain, as he is not European. The romance between the girl and the Chinese man continues, and mutual trust and understanding gradually grows stronger. He asks his father for permission to marry the girl, but is refused, as his father is against marrying a European. Realizing that changing the situation is impossible, the man fulfills his family obligations and marries his intended bride. Soon after the man's marriage, the girl leaves Vietnam and goes to Paris, where she begins a new life. For many years, she lives apart from him, builds a career, and becomes a successful writer. Years pass. The girl becomes an adult woman, a writer. She lives in France, and her books are famous. Time passes, but the memories of her first love remain. Decades later, she receives a call from a Chinese man who has come to France and tells her that he has never stopped loving her and that these feelings are unchangeable. She listens but no longer returns to the past.